Goodwill. The thing about working at Goodwill is you never really know what you're going to find there. You might find a super cute vintage jacket or a pair of True Religion jeans, but you also might find a couple of really crappy customers. Most of the customers that I encounter are super nice and respectful of my job, but some of these customers believe they have a license to kill. Come on, don't go postal on me. Whether it's being offended by the smallest things, asking the dumbest questions, or demanding to know our CEO's salary, you never really know who you'll find at Goodwill. So, Goodwill is a thrift store, obviously, which means that all of our merchandise comes from donations, and we rarely get two of the same items. So one day while I was working, I was just doing my job, just putting away the new items and taking out the old, when this customer approached me and asked, "Do you have this in a different size in the back?" Lady, this is Goodwill, not Bloomingdale's. Do you want to know what we have in the back? We have a forklift, a baler, and a few employees that speak High Valerian. Another species of awful customer is the hypocrite. Picture this. I'm at the registers, everything is scanned, and I ask, "Would you like to round your purchase up to help the Goodwill mission give jobs to disabled people?" Most are polite and respectful, but the really crappy customers say, "Your CEO makes too much money." Okay, is that a yes or no? And then she gives me the evil eye. I mean, come on, I'm delightful. Customers also love to ask about my wages. Who does that? Next thing I know, she's gonna ask what my social security number is. Then I see her get into her BMW. Don't you see the irony in that? Anyone. Oh, I get it. My mom has one, but that's a midlife crisis. Why does Goodwill attract all the crazies? Oh, it's gotta be Customer Appreciation Day. And there are some customers that I just don't appreciate. One of the duties of my job is to check every bag or purse pocket to make sure someone isn't stealing anything. So one day, I was checking out this customer, and I asked her if the purse she had with her, if she was gonna buy that. That's pretty reasonable, right? Before I tell you what her reaction was, I should probably tell you that her purse still had the plastic strap over the handle. All my ladies who love handbags will get this. When you buy a new purse, there is this piece of plastic covering the purse straps to make sure that it doesn't get damaged. And her purse still had this plastic strap on it. So once I tell her this, she gets so offended by this and she says, "Listen here, ma'am, this is my purse that I bought with my own money. I'm just so offended by this. I ask you, no, I demand that you call your manager right now so I can accuse you of shoplifting." Oh my God. Then, once I call my manager over, she threatened to hit us both with a purse. The same purse with the plastic strap still on it. I've talked about adult customers who should know how to behave by now, but the most annoying customers are the children. Just like in Game of Thrones, the children ruin everything. I mean, they created the first White Walker. Anyway, children are annoying. How do I know this? Because my parents have reminded me of this every day for the last 18 years. One day at work, I heard this noise. Bang, 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 bang. And I thought maybe it was construction outside or something going on in donations. So I didn't think much of it. But I realized it was a piano in our store, available for sale. And there was this 4-year-old kid trying to be Wolfgang Amadeus Beethoven and was playing the piano like this. Bang, 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 bang! Whew, got a little head rush there. So I go up to this kid and I tell him, kid, you can't play. Literally, you can't play. And then his mom comes up to me, as if I'm the problem, and says, what did you just say to my child? So I tell her, ma'am, your kid can't play. Literally, he can't play. And then she was all like, what, do you got a problem with that? And I'm like, yeah, he sucks. Please, for my sanity, buy the piano and get him lessons. And then we ended up being like this. Na 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 na. The worst part is, they didn't even buy the piano. Then, there are the customers you are certain Satan created just to annoy you. One day, I spotted a regular who was very annoying. And I should probably preface this by saying that she's not necessarily annoying, but the situation is. So, I went to go and tell my coworkers that I was going on my lunch break, and I turned my head. And when I turned my head back, all of her items were on my register as if she has the authority to tell me and my growling stomach to scan her items. My God. I should also probably say that she doesn't speak a lick of English, only Chinese. So then she starts going like this. And then I go like this. And then she goes like this. And I'm like this. And then she goes like this. And I'm like this. And then she goes like this. And then I get vertigo. I finally realized that she was trying to tell me that she wants a discount on an item that has a hole in it, and she'll be very sad if she doesn't get it. Okay. So then she pulls out her phone. Click, 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 click. I am hoping and praying that she is texting someone who understands English or knows how to speak even a few words of English. This person knew English all right. Can I speak to your supervisor? That's how furious I got with this situation. I just couldn't believe it. Like, no one else gets this, right? This is just me. Like, anyone else who's worked in retail, does anyone just like Google Translate, like, can I speak to your supervisor? No, no one does. I don't get it. Why does Goodwill always get the crazy people? And I feel like it's some sort of system where like they dispense all the good customers to like Bloomingdale's and Macy's, and then we're just left with everyone else. God. Based on what I've told you, working at Goodwill sounds pretty awful, right? Well, if it was, I probably wouldn't have stayed there for 2 years. And I'm just going to tell you that the actual work environment and most of the people there are super friendly and really great to talk to. And also my managers know how to unwind the crazies, and also my coworkers are really great to talk to. And the best part about it, besides getting paid very well, is being able to work with disabled people, whether it's a customer or a coworker. I also get to see what life can be like for the less fortunate. Growing up in an upper middle class suburban household with 2 happily married parents who are still married after 20 years, and sent me to Neuqua Valley High School, which I'm graduating from this year. Woohoo! You would think this is the last job that I would get, but this job is perfect for me and for anyone else living with Asperger's syndrome. Working at Goodwill has taught me some of life's most valuable lessons. Be kind, be patient, be generous, and please, if you have a piano to get rid of, please, for my sanity, do it on Craigslist.